The only person that I know that can square up to Tinubu and defeat him is a northerner in this election, and that is Atiku Abubakar. I'm not campaigning for him. That is the truth. Forget it. No southerner can defeat Tinubu. No southerner. I've not seen it. I've not seen the
Southeast, Southwest,
no southerner can defeat Tinubu.
Good luck, Peter Obi.
Forget all of those people.
Shey Makinde.
Forget all of them. They cannot defeat him. None of them can defeat him. He's only a northerner, and that northerner, as we speak today, as we stand today, is Atiku Abubakar.
I mean, some would say,
don't have to agree, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is.
But some would also say Atiku can't defeat him because he couldn't do it in 2023. So why are you so confident that 2027 is going to be any different?
But we knew we are alive. You are here. I'm here. We knew what happened to the 2023 election now. So we shouldn't even go there.
What happened?
No, we don't need to go there. Let's talk about.
Yeah, but
let's talk about now.
I just pointed out what actually happened, which is the loss.
What happened? What happened?
Atiku lost.
We knew the complicity of INEC. We knew the complicity of. So we knew. I mean. So I don't want.
So correct me if I'm wrong.
Let us
I mean,
discuss.
You in the Atiku camp or on the Atiku side claim you won in 2023. The Obedience claim they won in 2023. So who actually won?
Abdullah, what are we bringing out of this one now? The record speaks for itself. So what are we?
Yeah, and the record shows that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu won.
Then that's so be it. So how he won is left for him. So we don't need to argue about this. Now he's the president, and we want to make sure that we don't have a repeat of 2023. That was why that visionary man Atiku Abubakar called all opposition elements to come together so that we can defeat these people, and they have reason for doing it. Let me tell you something. The Obi, I know you're still going to go to Obi question, and if you're not, even if you're not going to go there, I'm going to talk about it. Obi knew why he left. All those who left, because Abdullah, let us be honest with ourselves. Let's be objective. There was a reason for the convergence in the first instance. And what was this reason? What was this objective? It was to rescue Nigeria from the failed leadership of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Everybody agreed. They come together. So what has changed? What made them leave? So they should tell Nigeria what actually made them leave. So if you now left, you now went to a party that you are negotiating 4 years for a zone that has never produced precedent. Who does that? It means that it's not for that zone. This means it's for himself. This is where I look at it.
So because the Southeast has never produced a president,
you must do.
It should never be considered.
Why consider in what sense? What I said is this: you went to negotiate because at least NDC, he must have agreed to what NDC said, that we are zoning to the south, and you went further to say you are going to do 1 term. He said it, just 1 term. Does that make any sense? In
the interest of fairness.
What fairness?
Because he factors in that if he gets 4 years, it will make it 8 years between 2023 and 2021.
Do you think that will make the southeastern people happy? A zone that has never produced the president, you now have the chance to do it, or you have a pathway that can lead you to it. You ignore all of that, but because you just want to be president, that's exactly what Peter Obi has done. And I doubt if the Southeast will be happy with this.
Isn't that what most politicians do? Say whatever they can say.
I don't know, but
that will get them elected.
I'm talking of the meaning I read to all of this. So it means Peter Obi is just for himself. It's not even for his region. That's what it means. I wouldn't do that. A zone that all of us are thinking ordinarily should be. No, now, please, Abdullah. Let us just leave this.
Have you been listening to some of the criticisms from the other side, especially the Obedience and the supporters of Konkoso, when they talk about Atiku Abubakar and they talk about voter fatigue and they talk about, how he's no longer the man that can inspire, especially young voters, to go to the polls? Do you understand where that argument is coming from, even if you don't agree with it? That Atiku is not the man that inspires young Nigerians anymore. He's
in their wildest dreams. Are we not going into the election? Whether he is or not, we'll see the result at the end of the day.
A day after INEC announced NDC's registration, I was here on this your studio. I was opposing it on the 6th of February. So it is not about Obi. It is not at all whatsoever. What was my business with Obi? What's my business with Konkoso? And when I had these facts, I communicated to, I don't have Obi's line to discuss with him directly, but I communicated to all those who have been close to Obi, telling them to tell him that if they are considering going to another political party, there are other political parties to go in, not NDC, because this is the problem NDC is facing. And I sat down with Konkoso and I told him And when I also called him a day or two before they move in, I also told him that these are the problems that this NDC is facing. But they refused. They went and entered. So the fact that they entered does not mean that it has changed the situation. The situation is as bad as it has always been.
Okay. Well,
So I have no motive whatsoever other than to stop, a national fraud on the country.
Okay.
You cannot
sir,
come through this way
Sir.
and expect people to vote for you.
Sir, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. I don't think you got Rufai's question. Rufai is telling you that you are a busybody intervening in NDC matter. Even your own party, ADA, they have said you are on your own. So this looks like a busybody intervention. What do you stand to lose? If,
You mean to tell me that what is affecting the country? What is affecting the country?
Okay,
I should keep quiet.
how do you incur damages? That's what a busybody action is.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. When in the tribunal, sanctioned INEC's 2023 elections and then said that it was right, didn't Nigerians complain? Didn't Nigerians say that INEC was wrong? Didn't Nigerians castigate the judiciary? It is the same thing. The judiciary has messed up and INEC refused to comply, refused to appeal to this, and INEC became complicit. So we have been accusing INEC of complicity in so many things. Why are we not going to accuse INEC on this complicity? We cannot have double standards. We cannot pick and choose what to oppose and what to accept when we know what is wrong is wrong and what is right is right.
As I said, giving excuse, we met many challenges. Now, if there are no challenges, then you wouldn't need to come. If there are no challenges, you don't need to come. And you come in because you know that there are challenges. And then giving us excuse that you have many challenges, that's why you haven't achieved result. And then you still want to go. First lesson I learned in my military training is never reinforce failure. What we have now is failure, never you reinforce. The point is this: when you have an ineffective and incompetent government, we are all victims. And don't let anybody deceive you. Those of you who are in business, your business will have been better today if we have a competent and effective and performing government.